So every once in a while I'll come across a post like this on Facebook, and it's typically about relationships and how you should treat your spouse or significant other or boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. But lately it seems like I've been seeing a lot of these posts where it only pertains to women. It doesn't mention women and men, or I don't even see a lot for the men really. It's really just, I see a lot for women. Now I see some that actually do pertain to men and women, and that's all good and well. But posts like this really just kind of leave me disgusted and thinking that there are probably some males out there who will do this even though a woman will treat them like shit. And it's pretty sad to see, you know. So I'm just going to read this to you, and I'm just going to basically tell you, I'm going to read the whole thing, and then I'm going to tell you what I think. And just to give you an example, I'm going to read this, and I'll try to link this in the video so you can look it up and you can see it. Every woman deserves a man who calls her baby, kisses like he means it, holds her like he never wants to let go, doesn't cheat or lie, wipes her tears when she cries, doesn't make her jealous of other women, and instead makes other women jealous of her, isn't scared to let his friends know how he really feels about her, and lets her know how much he really loves her. So, while I don't disagree with the overall message that you should treat your woman, good and with respect, and let her know that you love you, let her know that you love her. Well, I don't disagree with the overall message that this is trying to get across. Doesn't everyone deserve that? Like, wouldn't that apply to women and men? It only mentions women here. So let's go to the first part of this. Every woman deserves a man who calls her baby and kisses her like he means it. It just says kisses like he means it, kisses her like he means it, whatever. So, every woman. So, what does every woman mean? Because believe it or not, contrary to what a lot of third-wave feminists today will have you believe, not every woman deserves treatment like this, because they don't give the same treatment in return. Because, believe it or not, there are actually some women out there, not all women, most women are actually good human beings, but not every woman, believe it or not, is an angel. There are actually some women out there who are assholes and don't deserve this treatment, simply because they're not going to give you the same treatment that you deserve, whether, they're not going to give their man or woman, depending on their sexuality, they're not going to give the same treatment back. So, every woman? I don't think so. Let's see, let's get to another part. Holds her like he never wants to let go, doesn't cheat or lie. Well, again, you get what you give. So, yeah, true, the man or woman, again, sexuality, shouldn't cheat on her, but neither should she. So, again, why is it only pertaining to females? It's both. Both shouldn't cheat. Both should give equal, respect and love in the relationship. At least that's how I thought it was supposed to be. Wipes her tears when she cries, doesn't make her jealous of other women, and instead makes other women jealous of her. But why should there be a need to make anyone jealous at all? Like, I don't get that part. Why should you make other women jealous of her? Why do you need to make anyone jealous in the first place? It doesn't seem a whole lot better to me. And doesn't make her jealous of other women. If the woman you're involved with is so insecure that she gets jealous of you if you even look at another woman, then that might not work out, and you might want to find someone else. Because woman or man, both, who get jealous if you simply look at another person, probably not a relationship worth having. And instead makes other women jealous of her. Again, what's the point? That's not really much better. Isn't scared to let his friends know how he really feels about her and lets her know how much he really loves her. Now, that last part, I can agree with. That's certainly a good thing. You're not scared to let your friends know how you feel about her, and but again, I think that this goes both ways. I think, a woman should be afraid to, let her friends know how she feels about her husband or wife, again, or vice versa. It goes both ways. And then that's the end of it. But, I clicked on this post just to see what the comments were, and they were pretty much what I expected, because there were some people that liked it, of course, but there were a lot of people who were basically saying what I'm saying and saying, well, true, but it should go both ways. Men and women deserve this treatment. There should be equal treatment in the relationship. I mean, and again, like I've said multiple times, you get what you give. So if the woman isn't acting, if the woman isn't, treating, her partner in a good way, then why should, her partner deal with all that? I mean, why should, I don't really understand this. Like you have to, and again, it goes for both men and women, but you have to treat, your partner well, in order for them to treat you well. It's just that simple. And believe it or not, I don't really have that much experience in relationships, really. I've never been much of a relationship person, but it doesn't take a lot of experience. It's not rocket science to realize that if you're going to be in a relationship with someone, you should probably treat them how you want to be treated, and that person should give equal treatment back. So, don't cheat or lie. Right, I agree, but again, it goes both ways. And someone in the comments, I read a comment and said that it was this post was one of the most sexist and misogynistic posts that he'd seen today, and I don't disagree with that completely. I wouldn't say it's the most misogynistic or sexist post I've ever seen. There's definitely been more posts that I've seen that have been way more sexist and misogynistic, but I mean, this right here, I mean, it just seems like it was written by just a beta male, just complete mangina that will probably, if a third wave feminist, or feminazi. And look, with the whole feminist thing, I understand that not all feminists are like this. I understand that there are actually reasonable feminists out there, like Lacey Green now, or others. There are actually feminists out there who are reasonable and aren't insane. But the feminazis, okay, difference between feminist and feminazi, the feminazis, if they were to just chain a guy up and just put him in a chain and bring him everywhere they went, he would probably follow like an obedient little dog. And it seems like that type of guy wrote this. So yeah. So again, to wrap this up, I don't disagree with the overall message. You should treat your partner, well, but it says every woman, and to me, that's just like, well, again, not every woman deserves that treatment, because she's not going to give the same treatment back. There are some shitty women out there, just like there are some shitty men out there. It goes both ways. So I just don't understand posts like this. I thought, in the day and age where we're supposed to be living in equality, where men and women are supposed to be equal, and I see posts like this, I don't know. And who knows? Maybe I'm looking too far into this. Maybe I'm looking too deep into this. Maybe I'm, maybe I'm just looking for stuff to complain about. But this post right here just gives me a really bad vibe, and not a good vibe, and quite an irritating vibe, to be really honest. So, anyways, yep, that's my thoughts on this type of thing that I see on Facebook every once in a while. I think it's annoying. I think it needs to go away, and yeah, so let me know what you think, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace, and have a good afternoon.